So this is future editing, Robin. I filmed on my phone in the video, so it doesn't look this shit. But I filmed this whole thing. I even edited it, and I'm posting it, right? And then it just dawns on me that I've already done a review for this album. And someone requested it, and I thought, sure, I'll review that. That's cool. But I've already done it. I didn't. Oh. So anyway, here, listen to me talk about Liam Gallagher's As You Were. And I suppose it's the updated format, but I have already filmed it because I'm a klutz and I forgot. I've done 380 videos the past year, so, my memory's terrible, and of course I forget. And, there's a lot going on. I'm very nervous and out of my mind at the moment. So anyway, I know I've already done this video. I'm a klutz. Please enjoy. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So with the last video I did, I used the old webcam to take the thumbnail. Same lighting, same everything. Someone messaged me, go away, leave me alone. Where's the thing? Oh, same lighting and everything, but it looked terrible. And I know that the resolution of this phone is off for like YouTube, but it looks so much better. You get so much more clarity in my ugly face. With the beard, you can see every beard hair that's coming in. Anyway, ignore me. Today, we're going to go with 2017's Liam Gallagher's, that didn't make sense. Liam Gallagher's As You Were from 2017. And fuck, because like 2017 feels like 10 years ago. It was only 3 years ago, but I just, a lot happened in those 3 years. And even 2020 feels like 10 years. But anyway, let's get straight into it. The album cover is pretty simple, but I like the way it looks like a paper bag. And of course, Liam Gallagher's beautiful mug there. He is so much better looking than I am, But it's really simple. And while on, I think it was the Jonathan Ross show, Liam Gallagher joked that if you bought the deluxe version, it came with colouring pens and you could colour in his face. But yeah, and then again, the back is really simple, and I'll show you the label, but its sleeve's actually broken now, oops. But just a basic sleeve. It's really, this shocked me when it came out. Pardon me, sorry about that. It shocked me when it came out. The last Liam Gallagher stuff we'd heard, let's talk about this in the song. We're in the right section. So, after Oasis split up, Liam Gallagher and the rest of the band formed BDI. It was essentially Oasis without Noel Gallagher. They were trying to be a Britpop rock band, but not be Oasis, even though they were all previous members of Oasis. And Liam Gallagher is the Oasis sound, And BDI, for me, none of it was terrible. None of it was like Ed Sheeran terrible. But some of it was brilliant. Some of it was just mediocre. Like, they could have done a lot better. And I will admit that with BDI, you can't have Liam Gallagher without Noel Gallagher in a band. Noel Gallagher's writing is my favourite thing. He's my favourite lyricist. And Liam Gallagher has his own special way to bring his brother's lyrics alive. And when it comes to Oasis, that's a really special bond they had. Noel Gallagher said in 1994, there's no one else he'd rather have bringing his lyrics to life than his brother. They actually used to love each other. Now, they don't talk to each other, they hate each other. And Noel Gallagher said in an interview, I think it was recently as last year, he said that he always thought Liam Gallagher should go solo back in like 2011, 2012, instead of the whole BDI project. Now, BDI failed. It just fell apart because nobody was interested. Nobody wanted Oasis without Noel Gallagher. And that was just it. And there's a film with the same name, it's more of a documentary, with the same name as his album. That's quite interesting if you're an Oasis fan. It is really good. and it talks about, or it documents Liam's life after Beady Eye, and he did sort of have a bit of a mental breakdown. He didn't know who he was, and he had just given up on life. And when he got signed to Warner Brothers to make this album, obviously that really helped him and helped everyone else, because I remember Wall of Glass was the first single off this album and the first single he'd released back, coming back into music, and I was so ecstatic, and it's an amazing song. But it made me so happy that my favourite singer was back releasing music. You know, we had Noel Gallagher, obviously, and Noel Gallagher's first two albums are amazing. The Self-Titled and Chasing Yesterday, I love them. His third album came out the same year, a few months later than this one, and there's a review on the channel if you want to hear more, but it's not one of his best, to put it that way. This is so much better than Noel Gallagher's Who Built the Moon. But anyway, yeah, I'm supposed to be talking about the songs normally. So, as I said, it starts with Wall of Glass, which just sort of explodes at you from when you put it on. Just boom, like these harmonious, that's not the word, harmonica, sorry. These loud and brash harmonica chords from the start with these roaring guitars. And Liam Gallagher's voice is just superb. Now, the lyrics are absolutely amazing. And somebody said to me that they were laughing at me. Well, they messaged me on Instagram and they were laughing because they had come from a video where I had said Liam Gallagher was my favourite. And they were like, oh, but he doesn't write his own songs. He doesn't write his own songs, which it's not technically true. He wrote like 10 Oasis songs, which I know is not a lot, but he has writing credits on all of this stuff. But the difference is, like, Liam Gallagher openly admits that he doesn't write most of his own songs. He has what he calls his army, and you can ask him and he'll tell you who wrote the song. He doesn't care, you know. Shouldn't care. It's a normal practice. A lot of singer-songwriters a lot of singers don't write their own songs. There's nothing wrong with it, you know. So he did write, I know Bold was fully his, that's one he wrote himself. And I believe When I'm in Need. But anyway, Bold, the second song, is very Lennon inspired. Obviously, Liam Gallagher's a huge Lennon fan. So Bold, it's a lot more slow. I love the guitar chords in it. Liam's vocals are amazing. And the lyrics are just superb. The bridge, I didn't do what I was told. It's amazing. And then we have a song that sort of picks up the pace again with Greedy Soul, which is another just brash Liam Gallagher rocker, which I absolutely love. And Liam jokes that it's written about Noel Gallagher, but it's, you know, up in the air. And then we have Paper Crown, which is a really beautiful moment on the album. He talks about someone who has this sort of paper crown, sings about someone who has this paper crown, and, you know, that crown is fading, and soon they'll be like everyone else. Save me a place, because I'm going to fall too, which is just amazing. And then For What It's Worth, which is a song where Liam Gallagher pens this sort of emotional apology to all the people he's hurt in his life, and his brother Noel, you know. He's openly admitting that he did things wrong, and he's sorry, and he wants to make amends. It's a really beautiful song, and I absolutely love it. You know what? I always do that. When I'm talking to you, I put it over there. And then When I'm in Need is an amazing song. Again, very Lennon-esque. You Better Run picks up the pace again. Love it. I Get By is great. Chinatown. Chinatown was written about the unfortunate Manchester Arena attack. Or at least some of it was. And, you know, obviously, I know this is off topic, but big shout out to Ariana Grande. Grande, is that her name? Sorry, I can't pronounce it, but I mean, no one could possibly imagine what that's like. And then the way she brought together that concert is just astonishing. I have so much respect for that woman. And she's a fantastic singer. I like her music. Anyway, and then we have Come Back to Me, which I love. Universal Gleam is beautiful. And I've All I Need. I've all I need and more. You weren't going to get away from my singing. Amazing closing track to the album. It's very Lennon-esque, very Mind Games and Brain. From Lennon's career, you have albums like Mind Games and even, what's it called? How can I forget? Imagination. No. Yeah, the album's called Imagination, I think. I'm sorry, I'm so out of it. But yeah, it doesn't copy that sound, but it's very inspired, which it's not a problem because I love Lennon too. You know, Liam Gallagher looks up to Lennon as his biggest influence. Anyway, in conclusion, so I forgot to mention that it was a requested review from Oasis Brazil 97, I think. That's what it's, I got it written down there. I completely forgot. But it was also a video I wanted to do anyway. So here it is. You know, for me, this is a 7 out of 10. It's almost perfect. I think Liam Gallagher's second album from 2019 was a hell of a lot better. Even that's amazing, but he really improved. But yeah, let me know what you think of this album and what you think of Liam Gallagher. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time, where we probably, I don't know what we're going to go over, but we'll see. Take care, everyone.